Hello and welcome to something I didn't get to do last year. A live reaction to the grand final match of the G-1 Climax 36. This year is, or was, Yohei Oiwa versus Yuya Uemura. The winner of this gets a future IWGP heavyweight title shot. I've really not been a fan of the whole cash-in at King of Pro Wrestling in Ryogoku stipulation that's been active since 2024, just as a heads up. But having said that, let's get to this match. But before we get that, Hiroshi Tanahashi has to address something. I don't know what. Oh, the fan vote awards. I hated this. This is basically a participation trophy.
G-1 Climax 36 主勲賞、関東賞、技能賞の3賞を新日本プロレスリング株式会社代表取締役社長棚橋宏より発表させていただきます。Official announcements as to who won those awards. まずは主勲賞です。So first of all, outstanding achievement goes to Boltin Oleg. Gotta think that win over Yota Tsuji and Massive.
Oleg for standing performance. Okay. Fighting Spirit. Yuto Ice. Okay, that wasn't too surprising, seeing as how 4 of his 5 losses he got knocked the fuck out. Technique. Yohei Oiwa.
Wow, that is certainly going to be splitting a lot of different people, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for everyone for coming. Tanahashi will be joining the Japanese commentary team, but also another guest on the Japanese side.
And that'd be the most recently retired, New Japan's most recent retiree, like Tanahashi, a former 3-time G1 winner, Hiroshi Tenzan. 2003, 2004, and 2006 was when Tenzan won it. Just retired this past Saturday.
He is a 3-time G1 Climax winner, Hiroshi Tenzan, the man who made his retirement just yesterday, right here in Ryogoku Sumo Hall, a sold-out crowd chanting the name of Hiroshi Tenzan and getting to do so one final time here tonight. Tenzan surely fired up, a lot of smiles a mile wide. With us, of course, Tenzan is still going to be working in the pro wrestling world. Though not active inside the ring, and you know that Tenzan has his pick already decided, Walker.
Thank you
for yesterday.
Thank you for yesterday.
And now retired, and now I want to watch with all of you. Let's all get fired up together and show your support.
From in Chicago. From 20, we're down to 2. Yuya Uemura and Ryohei Oiwa. Oiwa was runner-up in the A block. Uemura, runner-up in B block. The grip, Ryohei Oiwa. A block number 2, 6-3 record. Lost out in the top spot because he didn't have a tiebreaker over Yosuke. Wins over Bolnole, Cal Newman, Great Okai, Sonata, Hiroki Goto, Jake Lee, and Konosuke Takeshita to get to this point. And in the semis, he bested Cal Newman. Dedicating this to Tenzan. On the other side, you have Yuya Uemura. The Heat Storm, who is number 2 in the B block with the same 6-3 record. Losing to Cal Newman in the New Japan Cup. He would go 6-3 in B block. Final. Wins over Zack Sabre Jr., Aaron Wolf, Hanare, Oscar, Gabe Kidd, and a win in the semis over IWGP Heavyweight Champ Yota Tsuji. Two men have gone through 2026 through a list of failures, but are looking to get the biggest success of the summer. Who's going to obtain it? And Oiwa coming out first.
Ever since the very beginning of Ryohei Oiwa's career, the deck has been stacked against him in more ways than one. The way that people talked about Oiwa, every single way from the way that he walked to the way that he entered the ring, Ryohei Oiwa has been a man subject to all that has been put before him. But for Ryohei Oiwa here tonight, the promises that have been made are what stand the test of everything. Oiwa is a man who has to make good on his promise to Zack Sabre Jr. to become a G-1 Climax champion, to make good on his promise to Hiroshi Tenzan to become a G-1 Climax champion, and to make good on the promise he made directly in the mirror earlier this morning. And at the beginning of this tournament overall, Oiwa must set a new standard.
And there's Oiwa staring at Tenzan. And here comes his opponent.
We all come into a pro wrestling match, hopefully wanting to feel. And we feel a lot of emotions in this business, and sometimes, some brief moments in time, we come to a wrestling match and get a little window into the future. 6 minutes and 34 seconds.
Uemura.
Square Garden in November '82. Saw that between Tiger Mask and the Dynamite Kid. For 24 minutes and 6 seconds in the Budokan, June 8, 1990. They saw it between Mitsuharu Misawa and Jumbo Tsuruta. 1647 in Korakuen Hall, May 2016 for Ricochet and Will Ospreay. We all felt a little moment into the future. And last year, for 18 minutes and 23, we saw the future of this business between Uemura and Oiwa. We saw a new evolution. We saw a new standard defined, but who is the gold standard of the new standard? That is the answer that we seek to determine in our main event. The bell sounds. One fall. No time.
There you go.
And already, we're going to go Kusumo Hall in an eruption.
Here you go, Kikon in eruption mode.
I think the arbiter is Yushiretsu's on. I think he gave at least the early ball to Yohei Oiwa.
That is something that I think will swing like a pendulum back and forth throughout the entirety of this matchup. But Chris, we can all come into this fight with expectations, and certainly a lot of us have them. It's because the standard was redefined back in August of 2025. Night 13 of G1 Climax 35, the one and only singles match on record between Ryohei Oiwa and Yuya Uemura. You and I were right there in Korakuen Hall, and there was magic in that arena tonight when these two hit the ring.
Absolute magic. And from there, I think only these two men have continued to refine their craft.
True.
Oiwa, your very name. Oi, guide, Akanji for gig. Niwa, for rock, rather. The hands of stone, able to grip in that headlock, that big rock. Could be the key. Or is the key?
Going for the headlock early. Uemura gets loose. Goes behind.
There's a lot of potential on either side of the blade.
Go behind my
You're looking at the 1A
Oiwa.
and 1B of professional wrestling right now. That's what it means to be in a G1 Climax final, Chris Charlton. We have seen it proven time after time. Yuya Uemura has been in this 1A, 1B position before the New Japan Cup final against Callum Newman earlier on this year. But sadly for Uemura, that tournament final did not go his way. What has changed for Uemura over the past 5 months or so to this point?
Well, I think it is that a little bit of addition versus addition by subtraction. I think it's defined both of the two of them. So I think Uemura getting past Suji was the first time it was addition by addition. It was the addition of a new maneuver. It's interesting here, Yuya Uemura being the first to go to a headlock over Yohei Oiwa.
There have been a lot of comparisons between these two men.
And a big side headlock by Uemura.
We saw in tag competition between two at Dominion all the way prior to that, back in the G1 last year at Korakuen Hall.
Well, I mean, I think some of that comparison was invited, rightfully or wrongly, walked by Yohei Oiwa himself when he first came back from Excursion, from Pro Wrestling Noah. September a couple of years ago saying, well, everybody's talking about what was then a new generation. Uemura, Suji, Narita, Shota, I am a super new generation. I am an evolution beyond. So that's something that Uemura would take exception to.
And around the time that Uemura would have the conversation this year of a new standard.
Her headlock.
Very similar conversation coming in the way of
Nice takedown. Nice reversal of the slam. And again, Uemura showing his technique. Keeping that chin lock, that side headlock in place on Oiwa.
Very diverse careers in a sense. Ships passing in the night, so to speak. Oiwa made his debut as Uemura was on excursion to the United States, walking up the stairs here. Nice
again.
Not letting Oiwa go anywhere. Certainly Uemura showing his grip strength here over the
You see Tai Chi and Desperado in Oiwa's corner. Uemura's corner, excuse me. And Zach and the rest of TMDK in Oiwa's corner. Stack? Nope. Actually tapped out two former world heavyweight champions that side headlock in the forms of both Sonata and Hiroki Goto. Caught. Oiwa went for the big rock, got caught. And Oiwa and Uemura goes back to the chin lock. Ain't that the truth?
Very well could be all said and done here.
When Oiwa went away on excursion, it was the G1 Climax final 3 years ago, 2023. Up until last night, it was the only match that Oiwa had won in this building. Alongside tag team action, and then went away to Noah just as he was leaving.
For about a year, and then Uemura got back a couple of months later.
Uemura had always been a fan of American Pro Wrestling, the American Pro Wrestling classicists, guys like Ricky Steamboat has long been a comparison.
True.
But he is training an excursion underneath Yoshinari
Ogawa's wing.
Japanese catch wrestling technician, magician. Working.
That side headlock again. You talk about the difference between excursions for Uemura and Ryohei Oiwa, Chris. And there are a lot of people who have said Ryohei Oiwa's excursion over to Pro Wrestling Noah gave him a lot.
Uemura continuing to keep that headlock in place.
Did not do as much for Oiwa as Uemura's did America personality.
In terms of diversity and in terms of different situations.
That's for sure. Uemura going west and Oiwa staying east for their excursions. Oiwa spent a year in Pro Wrestling Noah under the tutelage of the likes of both Yoshinari Ogawa and Kaito Kiyomiya. Uemura, on the other hand, bounced around with mentors like Christopher Daniels, Chris Sabin, Joe Hendry, Alex Shelley during his Western excursion. More shoulder tackles by the more powerful Oiwa. Now, Oiwa with a front face lock of his own. It's not the big rock lock, nor is it the grip headlock. It's just a standard side headlock. Stack pin by Uemura, and Oiwa reverses it.
Surprise me, Walker, if this entire match stays in between these four ropes. It really, really wouldn't. It would be a final unlike any other. It was 18 years ago to this day. Uemura, as a kid, was sat up here in the crowd to see Toki Makabe.
They beat Nakamura. G1 Climax 99. Senton by Oiwa. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out by Uemura out of the senton, and now into the grip lock.
Would raise his hands high in his final G1 Climax victory in 2006. And it is Hiroshi Tenzan. That promise was made from Oiwa to Tenzan the same weekend that he retired from the sport of pro wrestling. I will raise my hands high just the way that you did all those years ago.
Oiwa now sent off the ropes. Leapfrog by Uemura. Big chop to the chest. Big hip lock. Arm drag takedown into an arm lock, and this is smart by Uemura. Screw up the arm, and this basically neutralizes the grip, big rock lock, and the grip lock, and maybe even neutralizes the grip discus lariat.
With the only singles victory between these two fighters, and that certainly has to set Yuya up very well in the modern day of the G1 final.
Uemura now into a top wrist lock, into an armbar.
Oiwa is a man who faced a lot of criticism from many different members of the roster. A lot of people
arm drag reverse.
Oiwa has everything in spades. He has the body, he has the look, he just didn't have all the pieces together. And Chris, I would argue to anyone here that Ryohei Oiwa has put all those pieces together in the midst of this G1.
Well, what Oiwa had was a kind of focus, a clarity of vision, in my opinion. I mean, when he came back, he instantly challenged. You remember Shingo Takagi for the Never Openweight Championship. Lost that match, instantly went for the strong championship, instantly went for the TV championship. He was panicked. I mean, the guy didn't really know where to go at any one time, and he was putting himself in these situations that he wasn't wholly dedicated to. I think the more this tournament wore on, the more wins that he got,
the more
Oiwa was convinced in his own abilities. He got that grip walk on himself, really.
You and I have talked at length about how
Oiwa finished 4-5 in last year's G1. I think. Let me double check.
Oiwa has found that focus in this G1 Climax tournament, and I wonder if it's
Yeah, he finished 4-5 last year. Another hip toss. Uemura finished 5-4 in last year's tournament, but missed out due to tiebreakers he didn't hold. Specifically, tiebreakers he didn't have over David Finlay, over Taichi, or over Sonata, or Yota Tsuji. Now the top wrist lock by Uemura.
Uemura has managed to make something that has become such a fundamental hold, one of the first few holds your time. In the No-Gate Dojo, Uemura has found submission victory with it, just the way Oiwa has with the big rock.
Take down, snapmare. But Uemura's not letting go of that wrist lock. Another snapmare by Oiwa, but again, Uemura's not letting go.
It's not a million miles away from what Uemura is doing to what Kazuchika Okada would do in terms of controlling the wrist, leading to the Rainmaker. It's a different endpoint, but it's the same basic physiology that Uemura is working on here.
True.
It was the endpoint yesterday for Uemura against Yota Tsuji, a deadbolt suplex that locked Uemura's face into his first ever G1 Climax final. The winner of this match will certainly have their eyes set high on the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Whoever it may be. Nope. Uemura with that short arm scissor. Uemura trying to get him loose, but again, Uemura's not letting go. Ooh. And now wrenching back on the short arm scissors. Quite the wrestling clinic put on by these two.
It is going to be very, very close. Both of these men are fighting the mirror alternate version of themselves.
Well, they're trying to grab at the legs.
G1 tournament, walking around all year, spouting out the same idea of what professional wrestling can be. Very similar visions with this new standard of strong style. The difference, Chris, is who's on top of it.
Just like you said, like we said in our
Oiwa gets free, goes for the big rock lock, and now gets caught in a hammer lock. In the floor, in a grounded hammer lock.
The power of persuasiveness. Uemura now with the hammer lock. And I would say, if I'm scoring this on points, Walker. It all ended right now. I would say Uemura in basically a 10-8, 10-7 round situation against Oiwa.
I absolutely see where you're coming from there. Ryohei Oiwa, it is a very, very long time that Oiwa has had it take to suffer victory in the course of this G1. Can you read those numbers for us?
Yes, certainly.
And Oiwa briefly gets
numbers, really
trying to get
up there
Uemura into a headlock, but Uemura constantly gets free.
With what happened last night in our main event. Ryohei Oiwa. Wow. Right around 2 hours and 20. Uemura has the longer gas tank.
Uemura certainly has the gas tank. You'd argue certainly more big match experience, albeit not by many when it compares to Oiwa.
This is, without a shadow of a doubt, Walker, the biggest match of either of these men's careers.
Yeah, Oiwa drives Uemura right into that corner. Biggest match of their lives coming here, and Uemura going back to what works.
Uemura going back to work, but now it's a head scissors by Oiwa.
Yeah, breaks the neck. And you can hear Zack Sabre Jr. barking at ringside. Sabre Jr. has made a promise to the world that he would champion Oiwa to become a G1 winner.
Yeah, and perhaps the corner advice helping here. This is great work by Ryohei Oiwa to lean on those tree trunk legs. That arm has been worked over. Is hurting him quite badly now. Won't have as much of a grip on the big rock right now, but the head scissors is certainly going to do a lot of distance when it comes to wearing down the head.
And certainly the same effect between the two as Uemura. Trying to find a way to bridge out, butterfly the legs.
That's it. You push that stretches the groin now, and now up to the head again and back in there. Now
and back in. Now Uemura in trouble as that head scissors by Oiwa continues to imply grip stress to his neck.
Directly where he wants it.
One of those things when Oiwa came back from excursion, I remember we put together a documentary with Oiwa, and he was, effectively like a gym rat. Oiwa was determined with, when you hear wrestlers talk about the airport test, was determined at being the guy people look at and say, I'm a pro wrestler. But Oiwa has trained a lot more for in-ring rather than just aesthetics. Watch this. And able to bridge out his evidence of that.
And Oiwa's got that side headlock. If there is anyone on the New Japan roster who can find escape after escape for that headlock Oiwa has in here, it is Uemura. It's one of the things that Oscar said on the English broadcast not too long ago. It's the first thing that you're taught in the dojo. It's the first thing you're taught.
Chop.
Well, you're taught a lot of ways to escape, but you're also taught a lot of ways in. And Oiwa, I think, goes more ways into that hole than Uemura does. Let alone the fact that he's got the stronger arms of the two. And this is the first time the match has gone as far as the apron.
Yeah, watch it, and immediately Oiwa has proven throughout this G1, it doesn't matter if it's inside the ring, outside the ring, or even outside of the parking lot. Oiwa's going to keep this headlock here.
Wait a second. Uemura down on his belly, Walker. You think the absolute diversity, the polar opposites in terms of a G1 between what we're seeing here and what we saw from the likes of Callum Newman, from the likes of Gabe Kidd, from the likes of Great O'Khan. We're determined to fight all over.
Front headlock by Oiwa now.
Nowhere other than the 20 by 20.
Ryohei Oiwa and Uemura are two fighters.
Now into a cravat.
Inspirations, the way that men like Hiroshi Tenzan were for Ryohei Oiwa in a prior day.
Cravat there now.
Oiwa.
Boy, Zack Sabre Jr. has educated Oiwa in terms of the art of the cravat.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Zack Sabre Jr., one of the finest technical wrestlers in the world. Ryohei Oiwa, certainly one of the better power fighters in the world as well. Combine that power and that technique together, you get something really special with this. Oiwa again.
Very few people earn the praise of Yoshinari Ogawa. And Ogawa said Ryohei Oiwa was something special. Doggy, nicely done.
Cover here, shoulders down. Red Uno counts it 2. Uemura back out of it. And trying to take control of that left arm. You can see that's a prime target on Oiwa. And Uemura. Drop kick right to that left side again. And that is not going to be good pickings for the grip.
Definitely going to weaken that grip. Walker wants to read on this crowd here.
I feel like the people in the stands near us are chanting Yuya, but across the side they're chanting Oiwa, and it's filling the whole arena. This entire Ryogoku Sumo Hall is split right down the middle.
It feels to me
That's true.
a little bit more for Oiwa. It feels to me like a lot more.
Arena. It's near us.
Definitely going to.
Drop kick. And out of it. And trying to take control of that left guard. You can see
Oiwa off the ropes. Top wrist lock into a dragon screw arm twist. And a drop kick to the elbow.
to that left side again.
To the left shoulder
Going
again.
to be good pickings for the grip.
By Uemura.
That grip. Walker wants to read on this crowd here.
I feel like the people in the stands near us are chanting Yuya, but across the side they're chanting Oiwa, and it's filling the whole arena. This entire Ryogoku Sumo Hall is split right down the middle.
It feels to me a little bit more for Oiwa. It feels to me like a lot more people have gotten onto this journey along as Oiwa's put the pieces together, so too have the crowd been invested in it.
Yep, no doubt. Uemura floats right over the top there. This has not been a battle of strikes. It has been a hold for hold. And Uemura now. That is a body blow.
Big drop kick.
There. And correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. I believe the first strike we've seen goes the direction of the heat sword. Drop kick from it. Uemura. Get a beautiful shot there of our Ryogoku Sumo Hall audience. These people are here tonight to witness the future and the now of professional wrestling. There's a future that is distant, and there's a future that could be near. For Ryohei Oiwa, it is about gritting
Oiwa in
teeth
trouble.
and continuing this fight. And it has been a fight like hell for all involved thus far.
Well, you notice Walker, now's the charge.
Steel Northern Lights. 1, 2, no.
Keeps control right now on that left arm. We're just tying up that arm. From every single angle, every single side, Uemura has attacked that left arm of Ryohei Oiwa. Now, let's not forget, Chris, it was Uemura that put down Zack Sabre Jr. in this year's G-1 Climax tournament. 20 minutes deep already.
Down in a flash, and
Oiwa with another side headlock on Uemura.
Think about how strong is that left arm now.
But the arm is giving out DDT and pivots to a DDT.
Always taught you made points of Uemura being compared to a Japanese superhero, a Clark Kent Superman. I thought it was interesting when Oiwa was trying to summon up some strength in the ropes. Uemura gave him his distance, gave him his space. And then when it came down time to kick ass, I mean, Uemura was torturing that arm. Oiwa forced to be desperate enough to use that DDT.
Nobody is saying these men are not valiant fighters. Everyone knows the moral aptitude of Oiwa and Uemura. As it stands right now, it's not a battle of morality the way we've seen before. It's a battle of strength, and it is redefined here tonight in a G1 Climax final. Oiwa has the backslide down on Uemura, and a 2 count there.
Determined for this, Dr. Bomb.
There we go, Dr. Bomb!
Dr. Bomb. 1, 2. Nope.
Go. It's the backslide.
Backslide.
Here tonight.
Swing and miss in the clothesline. Backslide. 1, 2. Uemura kicks out. Send up for that gut wrench. The Dr. Bomb got it. 2, and Uemura kicks out again.
Well, I don't think Oiwa had Uemura high enough on the impact is not.
That left arm of Ryohei Oiwa in a stinging pain right now. The people are fully behind. Ryohei Oiwa as full as you can find in a split decision. This will go one fall to a finish here.
Right hands by Uemura, kick to the gut by Oiwa. Off the ropes goes Uemura, duck at the clothesline, ducks again. Forearm shot by Uemura. Dangerous backdrop. Oiwa with a counter with a backdrop of his own.
The Raging Bull sitting right at ringside watching on as Ryohei Oiwa looks to make good on a promise to the Japanese wrestling legend, to the Japanese wrestling people. These men have been putting up a constant defense, and it has tuckered both men down to the center of the ring.
You're right. I think it's going to be a counter blow, one way or the other that does it. And Oiwa, some might roll to a floor, take that powder, take the time up. Oiwa is going to put some blow.
Both men down to the center of the ring. Defense.
Earlier Walker, man in motion. Uemura.
Oh, that was right there.
No offense on the apron. It's all big. Waiting.
Both men down, both men out. Both men clawing to their feet.
You're right. I think it's going to be a counter blow, one way or the other that does it. And Oiwa.
Oiwa looks like he's going to get up to his feet first.
Take that powder, take the time up. Oiwa is going to pull himself up by the ropes. We see no shots to the guardrails.
And Oiwa just collapses.
It's all big, right in the middle of that ring. Soaked in sweat, tears, maybe.
And Yuya's up first. They charge for him, shot by Uemura. Off the ropes, double shot by Oiwa. Oiwa comes off, duck of the clothesline. Ooh, right on that arm. Looking for the dragon suplex. Oiwa trying to break the grip.
Trying to force his grip, but Oiwa trying to deny it in the end.
Massive traps, massive biceps.
Oh, Yuya. It might be time to switch the game plan here.
He does into a German. Oiwa's back on his feet. German of his own. Duck of the grip clothesline. This time he got the dragon. 1, 2. No.
So it's Fujinami was here yesterday, still here tonight, I think.
Looking for the lion shiner. High fly blow. That's it. No, it's not. Looking for the deadbolt. Oiwa was out on his feet. Oiwa blocking. Deadbolt of his own. 2. No. And into the grip lock.
That is a boulder body that we're looking at here on Ryohei Oiwa and Uemura. There is no hope for survival here. Ryohei Oiwa has been wired for it since the day he was born.
Oiwa in control now. Uemura gets back to his feet, but gets dragged back down.
Say you remember that headlock you had me earlier in this matchup. How does it feel now to have a rock upon your neck, upon your spine?
More with a backdrop. And Oiwa still got the grip on.
He's gonna pull his head up.
Sorry about that. Uemura is trapped. Uemura in trouble. Trying to break free of this lock. He's got that wrist. He's got the bad wrist, I want to point out. He's almost loose. He's out. Headbutt. NJ. Deadbolt, but it was a release. He didn't get the grip. He didn't get the bridge out of it.
We saw yesterday. Could we see it?
Lion elbow.
It brought him victory yesterday in Ryogoku Hall. Can Uemura follow up on the biggest?
Go for the Lion Shiner. Will he get it? Missed it. And back into the grip of the big rock lock. And Oiwa is squeezing. Uemura gets free. Wait for the grip, got caught. Crossover breaker. That's how he got into the semis.
Trying to break the grip. Anything to escape from the heat sword.
Stack pin. Uemura still got that wrist lock.
Uemura has wanted to tap out fighters all G1 long with this wrist lock here.
We wondered going into this final, would this be about who will tap out to a wrist lock or who will tap out to a headlock? In G1's decided by Shining Wizards, Moonsaults,
Two. Oiwa bridges out.
Is it gonna be a wrist lock that decides G1 Climax 36?
Oiwa gets free. Grip it. Uemura eats it.
30 minutes for them.
And these two men have been fighting like hell for every single second.
This is a moment in time. This is magic. This is professional wrestling.
Oiwa gets free, goes back to the grip, tries to go back to the big rock, but instead go back, but gets caught back in the wrist lock.
Uemura has full leverage from this position, Chris.
And his wrist and his elbow is in. This fucker's in deep. Slamming Oiwa, and Uemura still won't let go. Oiwa gets free. German. 2. I'm not even sure if both men had their shoulders down.
Just when you think you find the way out, Uemura slips another way in. This has been incredible to witness.
It was all Oiwa could do, Walker, to summon up the German suplex. How ironic it is that the grip cannot be maintained anymore.
Irish whip continue. Tenzon suplex, and finally Oiwa gets loose. There you see the Grade 1 Climax trophy.
This match now, I believe, certainly by my count, the longest of Oiwa's career.
Misses the grip. Went for the deadbolt, but he got on the recoil. Oiwa hits the grip. Or a variant of the grip. Headbutt! The grip! But he can't follow up. Back to the big rock. Uemura gets free. The discus grip! Cover! 1, 2. No! Back into the headlock. Oiwa wrenching back with all he's got. Uemura bridges in, no!
Oiwa and Uemura have been steadfast in what they believe. They believe in the fundamentals of the sport. They believe in their roots in the dojo. The real Oiwa believes in this big rock better than anything else.
Uemura's got to stand those knees, get from the knees to the feet. Gonna try and suplex him again, Walker.
Oh no, Uemura's giving out.
Around the body of Uemura.
Oh no, now he's in a position he can't get free in.
Center of the ring.
He's
And Uemura's got no choice but to tap. Oiwa! Real Oiwa has won G-1 Climax 36. Second time in 3 years that trophy goes into the trophy case of the mighty Don't Kneel. The G's for grip indeed.
G-1 Climax 36.
And Tenzon with tears in his eyes held his prized pupil climbing to the top.
Take a look at how it happened here.
to get free of the discus.
By Yuya instead. And it all came down to this right here. The fundamentals of it all. A submission from Uemura. The pressure was too hard.
For Uemura to over, the pressure was too much for Uemura to overcome.
We said, Walker, this would be a G1 Climax final like no other in history. A G1 Climax final where for 35 minutes these two
and 10 seconds
sensational athletes never once left the bounds of the ring.
They never left the ring at any given time.
Pro wrestling ring, we saw a veritable work of art created on a cerulean blue canvas. And it's a work of art that Uemura
Not once did these guys fall out of the ring. Not once did either resort to a shortcut. This was technical mastery, a showcase of the fundamentals, was a masterpiece painted on a canvas of pure cerulean blue. In front of 7,000 plus in Ryogoku Sumo Hall. This is one hell of a war, folks.
The standard of professional wrestling has been set, and I know, Walker, we're all slaves to the moment. But my gut reaction is that is one of the absolute finest professional wrestling matches I've ever seen in my life.
I gotta agree with you there, Chris Charlton. And for Uemura, he has nothing to be ashamed of despite losing in the final of a major tournament yet again this year. But nonetheless, Ryohei Oiwa wins the G1 Climax in 2026. 2
years after Zack Sabre Jr.'s G1 Climax win, his own protege, Ryohei Oiwa, has cashed in a hell of an opportunity.
Oh, no doubt. The work starts here for Ryohei Oiwa, but before that, drink it in.
Drink it in, kid. You've earned your keep. Drink it in, kid. You've earned your keep.
The developers of the Shinichi card rounder and Heart Beats, the title sponsor of G1 Climax 36. The presentation of the G1 Climax trophy, well deserved. The grit, Ryohei Oiwa.
On this day, Sunday, August 16th, 2026, Ryohei Oiwa leaves Ryogoku Sumo Hall the winner of the G1 Climax. And you'll get a chance to wave the Grade 1 flag. As Hiroshi Tanahashi, President Tanahashi, hands him the flag.
Times in the past,
having waived it 3 times himself in the past.
Probably with the traditional warning not to break it when he waves it over his head, like Tanahashi did once upon a time.
2015.
In the pre-G1 Climax press conference, Walker, Tanahashi made a point of asking a question of Ryohei Oiwa, what your vision during this tournament is, and that's when Oiwa talks about his own passion for his own version of professional
wrestling.
I think Tanahashi really saw a clear something in Oiwa and the potential for Oiwa to get to where he is right now.
Let's see what Oiwa's got to say. Let's hear what Oiwa has to say.
The play-ins to the
finals. Good.
Taking a grip
Good.
of my victory.
My victory. But Uemura. 1-1.
It is for the benefit of all the New Japan Pro Wrestling.
We have a third.
Continue this rivalry.
Tenzan-san.
Yesterday,
Today was your retirement ceremony. I was glad to be part of it.
So much to me to be able to win this trophy.
In this tournament, with you sitting at ringside. Thank you. And I could not be happier. Thank you. And a Tenzan chant breaks out in Ryogoku Kagokigan.
This is G1 Climax.
G1. Today. But
it was heartbreak.
There's heartbreak, and there was triumph.
Started in Chicago.
Started in Chicago,
all
the way around Japan.
And Red Hot Summer will end here.
Ryogoku, but
G1 champion.
Sure. Vision of New Japan Pro Wrestling to come.
So first of all, October in Ryogoku.
Oh, he's going to challenge Tsuji in October. Am I not fucking surprised by that?
Challenge for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. And I will take a grip on that belt.
The grip, real, Mr. Summer.
For the Reiwa era, I am the
Grip,
and I am the G1 winner.
there. For the Reiwa era, I am the grip, and I am the G1 winner, Ryohei Oiwa. So now the question is, on October 12th, 2026, King of Pro Wrestling, who is Oiwa going to face for that IWGP Heavyweight title? We're going to find out on September 27th when Yota Tsuji defends the title against Hiroki Goto. More than likely, it's going to be Tsuji who gets the shot, he's going to face. Because I said last year Goto was only going to get one title reign, heavyweight championship reign, and last year he got it. So he's not getting another one. That's it for probably my longest video when it comes to live reacting to a G1 Climax finals match. Comment, like, and subscribe to my channel as well as the Jedi Sports Media Network. I'm Mets2128. Goodbye, good night, bang, and may the sports be with you always.